Hey everyone, I'm Ultimate456 and the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 83 of Let's Platinum Tales of Symphonia. Alright, so let's go. Alright, so there's a few things that we can do here in Isalia, but we're going to start by just getting the main stuff out of the way. Oh, there is a save point here. Whoops. Okay, so we walk up here and we get another cutscene that I have to voice. Give me a sec to just look at my notes. Yep, okay. This is an outrage. Those who were banished returning without permission. The Chosen failed atrociously. The Chosen failed atrociously. Man, that's hard a word to say. It's the end of the world. Well, he certainly hasn't changed. And on top of all that, people we thought were elves are actually half-elves. I bet you were the ones that led the Desians here to attack this village. What did you say? Mayor, he's only a child. Doesn't matter. If he's a child, he's a half-elf. I've heard enough from you. Now listen. It's true that Professor and Genus are half-elves, but so what? There are good half-elves, just as there are bad humans. What does a kid know? You were raised by a dwarf. It's no wonder you caused the Chosen fail her journey, and you even brought a bunch of dirty prisoners back here. It's intolerable how much pain you've caused the good humans of this village. What? That's enough. You're just complaining about everything. Does any part of you besides your mouth even work? Chocolat. Yeah, you tell him. I've had all I can handle, this chump. You criticize and attack people for their birth and upbringing, things they cannot change. It is you who are not human. What? We have an arrangement with the Desians. I have a duty to protect this village. Isn't that right? Say something. Genus is the smartest person in this village. He even knows factorizations that you don't know. The professor is scary when she's angry, but when I know the answer, she's happy too. Lloyd isn't any good at school, but he's the strongest in the village. He saved me when I was attacked by monsters. Colette, she's always falling down and stuff, but she never cries. She doesn't cry even when it hurts. Colette is really grown up. Everyone. Rain. Wow, Rain did something very childish there, but anyway. Shut up! You children go away. Those children understand the truth much better than you. Who do you think you are? And it's not just you. Everyone shoved all the responsibility on the Chosen and Lloyd and the others. What have you done? You haven't done anything. We are powerless. Yes, but even powerless, we can still aid the Chosen and her companions when they return exhausted to this village. Mayor, your words are so shallow that even a child can see through them. You say that you are powerless and force everything onto the Chosen, but when push comes to shove, you turn and blame her. That's just too much. Forcesis is dead. There are no more restrictions upon this village. We will take in the Chosen and her companions and the people from the ranch. And Mayor, we're not going to let you say a word about it. Yeah. Everyone, are you sure? I'm a half-elf, remember? But you were raised in this village, and Lloyd is like a member of this village too. Thank you, everyone. Fine, do what you want. I must apologize too. What? You saved me, and yet I couldn't bring myself to accept it. I heard at the ranch about how you were kind to Grandma. Thank you. Thank you, Chocolat. I'll always remember Marble for the rest of my life. And Regal didn't say a single word. I thought he did have a little talk there, but he didn't. Okay, so once we've done that, we're going to go down here to where Rain and Genus live, which is now completely burnt. I think that happened at the beginning of the game. Talk to Rain. Professor, what is it? No, it's nothing. Just... No, never mind. Perhaps this village has some hope left for it after all. I was really looking forward to you chewing out the mayor. I'm not stupid enough to waste my time lecturing pigs. Well, my apologies. Okay, so that gives us Rain back in our party. And finally, we go down here. Don't worry, I'm not forgetting anything. Colette, are you alright now? Yes, I think I'm sorry. Yes, I think. I'm sorry for making everyone worry. I have accepted a request from Phaedra and Frank to escort the Chosen to your father's house. To Dad's house? Why? Grandmother said that dwarves know the most about Crucius crystals. I see. Yeah, they probably do. Then I'll go with you. I should visit Dad every once in a while. Yes, you do that. After I deliver the Chosen, I will return to Crucius. But what about Sheena? I requested a message be sent. She should rejoin you soon. Gotcha. Then let's go back to Dad's place. I like how they make you go to... Oh, that's right. Now we have to... I think we have to stay here. Cursed Sword of Nebulum. I don't know why this skit appears here. The Cursed Sword of Nebulum. It gives me chills just looking at it. It's really admirable of Abyssian to collect and seal these. What's wrong, Presea? There's a disturbing sound. Can't you hear it? No, I don't hear anything. If Colette can't hear it, it must be your imagination. I suppose you're right. It must just be my ears. Yeah, I don't know why that skit appears there. It's so, like, juxtaposed, I guess, against everything that we're doing. Because that is for a side quest later on. Still Stardust Cross. Sorry, I just want to quickly check these again. I love checking it. Oh, Kratos is still in our party. Cool. Okay, so let's go over here. Oh, yeah, there's this one here. The Design Hero. That Forcesis guy was a little different from the other 5 Grand Cardinals. He was a Design Hero who once killed every member of a group of humans that were leading a massacre of half-elves. A hero. It is said that he was full of knightly virtue, kind to his companions, and a fierce god of death to his enemies. From a human point of view, he's a horrible villain, but to the half-elves, he must have been a true hero. Yes, that is why war is so tragic. To win means to make victims of your opponents and give birth to hatred. If Forcesis had been born in a world where we accepted each other, we might have been able to get along. Yes, perhaps so. I love how poignant this game is to how the world is working right now. Let's talk to Mom. Hey Mom, I'm back again. It's all thanks to your X-Sphere. Without it, I'd never have made it this far. I'm getting stronger, but I still need to hold on to it just a little while longer. Now let's talk to his dad.
Lloyd!
Lloyd!
Dad, how have you been? Were you affected by the earthquake?
This area is on top of hard bedrock. Everything is fine.
Sir, we are here by the request of Colette's family. They wish for you to help her.
I'm afraid even if Crucis crystals are an evolved form of X-Sphere, I still don't know the first thing about them. It'd be a better idea to ask a dwarf over in that Tithiana place.
Oh, so even you don't know anything about these?
I'm sorry I couldn't be of help. At least stay here for the night to get some rest.
I must politely decline.
Ah, alright.
Wait, are you really going back to Crucis?
I am an angel of Crucis.
Then why didn't you follow Yggdrasil's orders? To leave the Great Seed alone?
I have my reasons, that's all. But as a result, Martel is not lost. That goes along with Yggdrasil's wishes.
It's true then. You really are our enemy.
Lloyd,
What?
if you want to save the Chosen, you should research the records from the ancient Karlon War. Remember the words of the unicorn that made Umasi.
Wait, why are you with Crucis when you're a human? What is he trying to do?
Oh, Kratos. You can't just tell us, right? Don't worry, everything will be revealed at the end.
Hey, wasn't that Kratos just now?
Sheena! Yeah, he returned to Crucis.
I see. So he really is our enemy.
Yeah. But anyway, welcome back.
Thanks. Thank goodness we stopped the giant tree.
Yeah.
Sheena, damn it, give me that blue Saphira back. Right now. And of course she's not in my party. Let's just talk to everyone.
This whole time, Colette hid her suffering deep in her heart, and always kept a smile on her face.
Yeah. And once again, I failed to notice.
She is a courageous girl. It takes tremendous strength to smile no matter how dire the situation.
Colette hides her suffering too much. It's okay for her to let her true feelings show.
She knows the power that words possess.
Power of words?
Your will manifests itself in the words you speak, whether they be curses or words of joy. The soul of those words yields power.
I get it. Okay, and I'm gonna say it out loud right now. I will save Colette and both worlds.
That's the way. I think I actually made a slight mistake there. I think the first person you talk to in this area gets affection, so it's not a big deal, but
I bet you lived a crappy hard life so far, huh?
I'm just gonna give everyone a talking to.
Gee, you sure know how to cheer someone up, don't you?
Well, don't worry about it too much. So now what? Aren't you at your wit's end right about now?
Why do you say that?
The giant tree, which we thought was all good, goes nuts. Our cute little Colette comes down with some funky cold. It's just human nature to start getting tired of it all.
I'm never gonna give up. If I quit, I'll never be able to face all the people who've suffered because of what I've done. So I'm gonna fight to the very end. I can't give up.
Hot-headed and stubborn as hell. Well, but I guess that's what I dig about you.
Thanks, Alice. Let's talk to Genus for... Oh, okay. That's interesting. Genus has surpassed Colette. Okay, the person out here on the balcony is the person who you have the highest affection with. Generally it's Colette, now it's Genus. So I'm going to talk to Colette.
Lloyd, I'm sorry. I'm being a burden to you again, aren't I?
What are you talking about? You're the one that's suffering. Stop apologizing.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna save you, so just hang in there for a little while longer.
Thank you, Lloyd.
Damn it, I actually kind of wanted Colette to be the one that I had the most affection towards. You've grown so big, Lloyd. You've really matured. I'm so proud of you, son. Sorry to anyone who is... Scottish? Kind of Scottish.
The problem is what to do now. We need to know how the two worlds were forced apart before we can figure out a way to save them.
How the worlds were forced apart. I wonder about that too, but I also want to know why Yggdrasil split the world in two.
Don't you think it was to protect the Great Seed? To protect Martel?
But because the worlds were pulled apart, that phase thing got shifted. And the Great Seed became unstable, right? And that's not really protecting her. That's more like putting her in danger.
Lloyd, you manage to say something intelligent every now and then. You're absolutely right.
Every now and then? Jeez, that's harsh.
The who, why, and how. That's what we need to know.
Right now, all we know is who.
Cool. Let's see, just Presea and Sheena.
This area resembles Ozette.
Yeah. This entire area is surrounded by a forest.
Lloyd, I heard about Chocolat.
And about Marble?
Yes, and other things as well. Were you hurt by Chocolat's hatred towards you?
Well, yeah. It's definitely painful when someone hates you, even if I deserved it.
I see.
But I'm going to do everything I can to make up for it. Even if I don't ever make up for it completely.
Even if she never forgives you?
Whether or not you're forgiven isn't important. It's the effort that matters. At least, that's what I think.
Presea's voice is really nice, actually. Considering what's going to happen now, you should go talk with the others. Alright, so now we just have to talk with Genus. What I was saying before was, like, I was hoping that Colette would be the one that I had the most affection towards, because it's a really nice, like, scene between Colette and Genus. Between Colette and Lloyd. So, yeah, but, oh well, it's unfortunate, but it's fine. I don't think this was here at the beginning of the game, so you just come here now and you can get it. I am the mysterious gourmet, the wonder chef. I shall teach you the recipe for a charming miso stew. Miso stew requires 3 ingredients: miso, kelp, and egg. Go ahead and graze miso stew. And farewell! Now, miso stew is actually one of the best, if not the best, cooking thing. I'll just show you. The thing says, a nutritious and delicious miso-based stew restores a large amount of HP and TP. So it is really, really good. What were we on? Omelette? Quiche. We're on quiche. Okay, let's talk to Genus. Here we go.
Lloyd, I feel like I'm starting to hate humans more and more.
I'm sorry, Genus.
You don't have to apologize, Lloyd. I like you, as well as the people of Visalia. It's just that when I think about how there are lots of people who think just like the mayor...
I remember a lesson where the professor said that words exist in order for people to understand one another.
What do you do about people who don't want to understand?
Genus.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to take it out on you. Don't worry about it.
It's okay to take it out on me.
Well, what?
I don't know about everyone else, but the two of us at least are best friends.
Yeah.
So feel free to take it out on me as much as you like. Of course, if you make me mad, I might start yelling back.
That's crazy, Lloyd. It'll just turn into a fight.
Works for me. We can fight about it, mull it over, and work things out together.
You know, Lloyd, I used to think you say some clever things every now and then. But now I'm realizing that even your brain is made of muscle.
Hey!
But you're probably the only one that would fight seriously with me.
You think?
You're the only one, Lloyd. The only person who doesn't just see me as a half-elf or a child. And always takes me seriously.
You're you. That's all that matters.
Maybe if everyone was like you, Lloyd, the half-elves might not have become Zions and angels.
But if everyone became like me, no one would go to school anymore.
They'd show up, but only for recess, PE, and crafts.
Hey!
Lloyd, I hope I never have to say goodbye to you.
You won't have to. You're the one that said you'd stick by me forever, right?
Yeah, forever. For as long as you're alive.
That was a really good scene, actually. It makes me think about what the other scenes with the other characters are like. We'll definitely see... Who else? Jeez, I'm not even sure. Oh, actually, no. No. I don't know who the next one in the next playthrough is going to be, who we're going to see. It might be like Preseo or Regal or something, but that was really good. The one with, like, the beginning of what Genus said is what you generally get if you talk to Genus. Like, if he's not your most, like, the highest affection character, he'll be where Colette was, and he'll say about half of what he said, and then the rest of it is only if he's your highest affection character. Same with Colette. The thing that she said will be what she says outside, but then you'll get another piece of dialogue. It's really good. I actually really thoroughly enjoyed that. It was a nice moment between both of them. So top job. It's one of those things that you don't really remember, but that was a really good. I really enjoyed that. I still wish it was Colette, but I really enjoyed that. All right, what are we gonna do now? Let's go see Altessa for Colette. Yes, regardless of whether or not we trust Kratos' words, we better return to Tetheala for now. Can we trust him though? We don't have any other leads. All we can do is keep on going. Alright. We are going to go to Tetheala, but not just yet. Now, is there anything else I need to do here? No. Okay. So, let's do a few things before we end up going. Namely, let's go back to Isalia. We can finally enter Isalia. Yes. After the entire game. Give me a sec here. Let me just pause for a sec. Yep. Okay. So we can finally do this. Remembering at the beginning of the game, even if you know about the fact that you can name dogs with Colette, you can never ever ever name the dog with Colette at the beginning of the game. You have to wait until this moment. This is the earliest point in the game that you can name that dog, but there you go, Buns is the name. The next thing we have to do is get Zelos and talk to all the women. There are 7 here. Okay, so let's find the 7 women. 1, 2, 3. God, is it my fault, Skit? Is it my fault? Do you mean Colette? If I hadn't made that key crest, Colette wouldn't have wound up like this. And instead, she would still have no heart. No, if you hadn't saved her, Colette would have been killed by Crucius as a tool for Martel's resurrection. Well, that's true, but I don't want there to be any sacrifices. I don't want anyone to suffer. That way of thinking is not wrong. But you must deal with the frustration of the fact that sometimes you are forced to make a choice. Lloyd, take responsibility for the choices you have made. You're too harsh, Professor. The reason I say such harsh things is that I believe that you will overcome them. That's nice. You are strong, Lloyd. It's actually only occurring to me now how important it is to have each of these characters. They all play a very specific role, and it's really, really clever. I Rain is like the teacher, so like the literal teacher, and the figurative teacher. She's almost like a mother to Lloyd in a way. A little bit young, but yeah, still. Let's see, so that was 4. The woman is like in the grapevines here. Just talk to her there. This is 5. Oh, you're a guy. 6. Where's the last one? The last one is here. 7. Alright, so that's all 7. Now we're going to buy something that I completely forgot about at the beginning of the game. A pair of boots. We have to go through this skit first. Is it a punishment? Colette, is your buddy okay? Sorry, I read that wrong, but anyway. Yes, I'm sorry to worry you. I see. That's good then. Not wrong, but like just not probably how I said it. I wonder if this is a punishment because I quit the world regeneration. Nonsense. You suffered through all that all by yourself. I agree. It's definitely not a punishment. How could anyone want to punish that? Thank you, Lloyd. Alright, so yeah, I forgot to do this at the beginning of the game. This is the only place you can buy boots, so I'm going to do that. Buy a pair of boots. What else can I buy here? Let's have a look. Chakram. Wait. Oh, I probably, yeah. No, I definitely bought that. Okay, so let's buy up to 5 of everything. So tomato. Oh, you know what? I should probably buy more tomato. Let's buy all the tomato. Just because, let's buy like 15. Just because we don't find tomato that often. Now I know where it is though, which is really good. Okay, that's everything that we need to do here in Iselia. What's the next thing that we're going to do? Okay, so we have to go to Altessa's house in Tetayala. That's pretty much, yeah. So that's everything that we can do. We can go through these one more time. Oh, the only one I was missing was her, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. So we're going to go to Altessa's place in Tetayala. However, I wonder... Yeah, look, what I was going to say was I probably made a slight mistake in this playthrough. It's not anything to do with like missing out on the platinum. It's just a pretty good like story scene that can potentially happen. But unfortunately, I think I've ruined it. It's an unfortunate thing. I'm going to try and see if it's not ruined right now. If it isn't, I'm going to be really happy, but I have a feeling it is. What it is basically, earlier in a few episodes ago, I went to Hema and we found Ewan, and he was looking for something on the ground, and I told you guys that it was the assassin's ring that we got from when Ewan tried to attack Kratos in Hema all the way towards the beginning of the game. Let me just save here real quick. If you view that cutscene of him like looking for the ring, he will then appear in the Fuji Mountains at the very top of the summit of the Fuji Mountains, which is right here. I didn't want to go straight to the Fuji Mountains because I thought it was going to be sort of like a waste of time. Let's see if I can get past this. Actually, let me just have a look at Sheena. Yeah, she's still... What? Hang on, slows the reaction time. Oh. Is that what it says? That's weird. Okay, that's annoying to fight these guys, but it's actually good to fight these guys because we can get a rune bottle, which is a pretty useful item. What I was saying was, yeah, after you view that scene with Ewan in Hema, you can go straight to, geez, no rune bottle. You can go straight to this area in the Fuji Mountains, and you can reach the summit where you can meet Ewan again. And finally, after doing all that, you will get up to a certain point. What is it that we have to do? I forgot now. Oh, we're gonna reach another section later on. And once we complete that, we can go see Ewan one more time. Now, my theory, or like what I think is going to happen here, is that Ewan is not going to be up there, because that's what happened to me. Which is a shame that Ewan's not going to be, well, wasn't up there because I went too late. But I'm going to go now because it's still a lot earlier than I went on my practice playthrough. And if he's up there, I'll be really happy. As I said, the only thing that you get from doing this is you get to like see a little bit more of extra story. Ooh, that was really good. You get a bit more extra story on Ewan's character. It's actually quite, like, it's pretty important. That's why I hope that he's there, but chances are... Oh, yes, he's here. Beautiful. Yes! I didn't make a mistake. Holy crap. You again. That's my line. What? If you're looking for something, would you like us to help you? No. What's up with you? Fine, just ignore him, Colette. But it's something important, isn't it? Shut up. What should we look for? Is it a flower? An animal? Why would I be searching for something like... Oh, maybe... What? You're looking for a four-leaf clover. Stop joking around. It's a ring. Just looking for a ring. A ring, huh? Enough. I wonder if that's what he was looking for in Hema. Speaking of Hema, I found a ring in Hema. It had some complicated looking letters on it. Let me see it. These are ancient elven letters. Let's see. Swear, true love, The rest is worn out and I can't read it, but it's an engagement ring. Do you think this is the ring that Ewan was looking for? Oh, so it wasn't a four-leaf clover. Hey, why did you think he was looking for something like that? What? Well, I thought maybe he wanted to be happy. I see. I can never follow you two. That was good. Please, yes, thank God this is here. Alright, awesome, I didn't miss it. Yes, I'm so happy. Okay, so between this point and a point probably not too far after this, so it might be actually the cutscene that we're going to view at Altez's house. If you see that first, you will not be able to complete this side quest. Like I said, I'm going to repeat it one final time. You don't need to do this for any item or any title or anything like that. It's merely for the story. Obviously, when you look here, it says a ring engraved with the initials Y and M. So for those of you who are not, you know, if you're following pretty closely, you should be able to tell exactly what's going on. Or at least part of what's going on, and then more of the story will reveal itself as we get further and further. So yeah, I just thought I feel like it's a pretty important side quest to do, and I'm glad that I managed to find Ewan here, because he wasn't here when I looked in my practice playthrough, so awesome. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it there. Next time we're going to continue with more story and more side quests and all that kind of stuff, and get more of that done. We're getting closer and closer. So I want to thank you all for watching episode 83 of Let's Platinum Tales of Symphonia. My name is Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.